Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LTA 2025 matchup.
Look at this champion and think that is one of the best ones in the game. Obviously, with Fearless.
I want to see him go to the objectives because I think that's the only way you're actually going to be able to force FlyQuest to fight you later on. Fight you before they are ready to is by stacking dragons. Play around bot side, stack dragons, stack grubs, just try to go to every single objective here.
Oh, Bucio with the early roam here in the mid lane. Meanwhile, top side, blink and you'll miss it. Sniper got a solo kill for first blood.
That is huge. That's the kind of advantage you really want to see him being able to move. We're going to watch this one more time. Sniper down a level, but uses the wall up there, interrupts the Q, or at least doesn't allow him to charge it up very heavily. Got that last minion to get level 3, and then it's just a chase down, lands another stun, boulder toss, picked up, locked down, flash to follow, gets the auto, a couple tower shots. It doesn't even matter. You can see Soul Furnace already giving him 250 health just for free there, so he is stacking up. He is going to become
like to say that League of Legends is a game of inches, the small things adding up over time. Unless you're playing some wild solo queue game at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's not going to be the explosive 5-man level 1 play that just destroys the entire game most of the time. It's going to be these small incremental leads like what FlyQuest likes to build. River should be able to secure this first Drake. Doesn't look like there will be any contest from FlyQuest over this one.
I just really like the map movement though. Bwipo gets to play top, pushes that in. You can see quads. He's been farming pretty well, pushes up, gets a couple plates. Things are definitely still in a decent spot for 100 Thieves, but it's just always that concern of scaling in the back of my mind and of 100 Thieves being able to accelerate the game enough. Can they get enough here? River, of course, is up on those grubs and trying to do just that. Looking to try to get 4, so they should be able to get the grub spawn here.
Yeah.
And then I just really want to see them again in 230 be right as it spawns, get down to dragon, try to take that, and then have that window in a couple minutes after on that third dragon spawn to threaten a soul point where maybe FlyQuest aren't really wanting to fight. Maybe they're still on one item. Maybe they still haven't completed that second, and you can maybe get a scrap.
FBI and River moving in. They want to steal the blue buff away from Inspired, but Inspired gets it with the plant. Now the counterattack coming out from FlyQuest. A ton of damage onto Ayla, and he's already killed. 100 Thieves have made a critical error, and they will be punished for it all the way to the grave. River wants to turn it around a little bit, but it ain't gonna happen. Quinn into the back line, but the back line is his epitaph, man. He's got to get out of there. Bwipo flashes over the wall to follow, hits him with another scream, forces the flash out of the Akali, decimating smash to try to keep Sniper around at the same time. 100 Thieves thought they were being so damn clever.
It gets very difficult, and they have a ton of poke here as well. You can see 100 Thieves still trying to go towards the objective, so they're on the same page as me. They know they need to be going for these objectives each and every time.
Exactly. That's what I love to see from the Thieves. This whole time, these first 16 minutes, you've been talking about how 100 Thieves have got to be there first. They don't have engage, they can't afford to do it second, and they're doing exactly that. Even forcing the flash out of Inspired in the mid lane at the same time. 100 Thieves is not going down without a fight to snap back to his previous position, and River wants to keep the chase going. He's got Quid right behind him, and he's got the rest of the boys right over the wall. Beautiful pick from 100 Thieves. Bucio and Inspired were hoping that Ayla or FBI would step a little bit closer, maybe overplay their hand a little bit, but the Thieves are, while I'm talking about it, the guy's nearly 4K in terms of the HP sponge, but he's got to be careful here. A lot of times, Scions like to say, all right, we'll just have a good death, go for the turret, but it's 35 seconds on the clock. If he dies here, it could seriously hamper FlyQuest's effort to stop 100 Thieves from securing that Drake like we're talking about, but it looks like Bwipo has resigned to his fate. He knows there's no way to get out of this one, so he'll just take the wave. His respawn time towards the bottom lane for 100 Thieves. Quad pushing up here on the top side. Quid going in after him. Bucio wants to help out his mid laner. Nicely done there with the fate sealed. Buffering through where Quid is going to be in the smoke, but Quad cannot re-enter into the fight.
Yeah, Quad has a flash out even in the 1v2. Nicely done there by Quid. Them not choosing to fight. They are going to TP down towards this bottom lane tier 2, but meanwhile, FBI and River are taking the dragon. They're going to be able to get this. They got a tier 1 back on bot side. So FlyQuest said, you know what? With the death on Bwipo, we'll just take the tier 1 top. We'll push in the waves. We'll collect as much gold as possible. We're not going to bet the game here. We're going to buy 5 more minutes. Basically going to be ready, by the time he goes mega again. 100 Thieves saying, you know what? We got to keep speeding up the pace of the game here. They're on Otacon, and they are trying to rush this down. Bwipo's walking up. He does have his ulti to join, so I think they're going to be here. But are they going to be here in time to fight?
No, it doesn't look like it. This thing's burning down very rapidly. Quid just wasting the time of FlyQuest, but the Otacon is already secured, and you can see Whippo saying nope. He cuts off the ulti.
You're happy to get to an Ezreal, who is already a big ask without any hard engage, but we'll see. They're going for an invade again.
Yeah, 100 Thieves is looking for it. Quad stepping up, knocking half of River's health bar off, but now Quad's got to be careful himself. Massive damage back on a sniper. Inspired uses the ulti for it. Ayla goes in for the Poppy ult, but it doesn't hit anybody. TP ready to arrive from Whippo as FlyQuest is still looking to find a counter here on 100 Thieves. They don't want to overcommit onto the false lives again. Sniper jumping right back in, wants the Mega Gnar into the wall, finds it there onto Whippo, but again, he's so damn tanky. River hits him with the wind, becomes lightning. Whippo still just keeps walking it off, turns around, flashes away to stay alive. Meanwhile, the rest of the fight over on the other side of the jungle is going to go the way of FlyQuest. 2 kills in their pocket, and Quid might just be the third. Busio with a shield of Daybreak breaks his jaw, and once again, all of these things over on FlyQuest's side, they still don't have Fate sealed up yet. They still don't have the ulti for the Scion. The Fate sealed is the big one that I'm looking at that's going to limit the Yone's efficacy.
Sniper as well has the Mega Gnar bar in a great spot here. We'll see if they can find the fight.
Masu wanted to jump forward, but instead FlyQuest going to try to turn it right back around onto Sniper and Ayla. Instead, FBI flies in here with a killer instinct. A lot of damage down to Quad, who's going to try to get away there with the Q3. Flashes back in, looking to take down Sniper, but he ain't going to find it. 100 Thieves making the moves. 2 dead on FlyQuest. Whippo wants to get one back as Busio scrapping with Quid over by the Drake. A triple kill for the 100 Thieves mid laner. An ace for 100 Thieves and an Infernal Soul on top.
They're going to be able to grab it. What a fight. So close. The health bar is incredibly low there, but they're able. Saw Ayla actually looking to go back to base.
Oh, Quad in trouble. Sniper's looking to get the solo kill here again. He needs another shot, and he finds it. Sniper has now solo killed both FlyQuest solo laners in the same game. Meanwhile, Quid getting the work done in the top side fight at the same time. Solo lanes for 100 Thieves showing up in game 2.
Man, Sniper is really showing up. I think this is his best game of the year so far, and with that kill, with the TP off Whippo going towards bot side, it's Baron o'clock because neither solo laner can get there. They're going to be able to grab this. Sniper makes the huge play and is going to get them those massive rewards, but Inspired trying to get over here.
Masu wants the kill on Quid, and he shuts him down. Nice shot coming out from the Ezreal. Ayla doing a good job using his ulti, the Keeper's Verdict, to keep Inspired away from the Baron, stop any chance of a steal there. Masu gets back a little bit.
Mostly in towards the Elder and trying to play for that.
Okay, Whippo wanted to find the ulti here on River. Decimating Smash hits him for the knockup, but it's only Whippo and Busio here on the front line. There's no firepower behind them just yet. Inspired throws out the grasping roots, but they aren't going to find anybody here just yet. Ayla's going to be the first to die, but FBI has already killed off Quad. Now 100 Thieves are ready to fire in retaliation. Whippo with a decimating strike, but it decimates nothing. Into the back line goes Quid, and into the ground goes Busio. 100 Thieves are taking no prisoners. A double kill for the Akali yet again, and FlyQuest are wiped off the map.
To get done, they play towards the game plan. Are going to be able to secure the Elder. They've got Baron, they've got Elder, they've got Soul. They have everything they need to try to clean up the...
pushing on the tier 3 in the bottom side guarantees an easy entry straight through the front door of the FlyQuest base.
Sniper level 18, getting solo kills on both of the Soul laners here from FlyQuest in this game. Such a difference maker for the team. They knock down the first inhib. The wave's coming in. They're going for Whippo.
Whippo, he might have a lot of health, but FBI's got a lot of damage. Sniper gets the execute on him. The Leona ulti's not going to get a lot of value here just yet as Quid jumps back with a shuriken flip. Whippo's dead not once, but twice, and 100 Thieves are ready to keep it going. Quid will take his recall. He has no teleport, so 100 Thieves will have to be a little bit careful about this one. Does look like they want to see if they can force down this second inhibitor. A little bit more poke coming in from FBI over the wall. Monster's going to get jumped on now. Fires back onto River, but the Crescent Guard keeps him safe. Quad comes in, looks for a little bit more there onto Sniper, but he doesn't find enough to take him down just yet. River grabbing the execution here on Busio. 100 Thieves still firing off these killer instincts, these massive void spikes coming out from the Kaisa. A little bit more damage onto any target's going to hit him at that execution threshold. FBI is on a rampage. The Elder is ready to go. A beautiful zone used to keep himself alive as Ayla's going to block the shots, but it ain't going to be it off. FlyQuest stay alive as 100 Thieves overstay their welcome.
FlyQuest barely able to stay alive there. They get a
have to try to find a way to step up here. Inspired's plants are going to be the dummies checking those void shots there from the Kaisa, but River and FBI can duo Baron so quickly. This is what I was talking about earlier. Kaisa can do this thing so fast. River's going to take a little bit more damage though. Sniper down there in the bottom lane at the same time, going to keep that split push alive like you're talking about. Quick could be in a little bit of danger here. Solar Flare going to force the flash back into the Akali. Not a lot of value there out of Inspired's ultimate on the Zyra. Now he's channeling. He's going to go recall. It's 100 Thieves looking to commit a TP. Maybe they go for the end just like this. FlyQuest, the backs are being stopped. Quid and Sniper in the base, but it's Quad and Whippo against him. They're looking to take these guys down as River has already killed off Inspired. Now Matsu and Busio versus the remaining 3 Thieves. The push for the end has failed. Whippo and Quad win the 2v2, but the 3v3 goes the way of the Thieves.
alive here. The scaling really starting to kick in, but it's Elder now on the map here, and it's FBI immediately back onto it. FlyQuest have got to know that this is going to be the target here. Whippo can't spend time to base. He has no TP, so they're just going to go right over.
And it's not like this is Baron. This dragon melts so fast. It's such an easy objective to take with River and FBI both here. Surely 100 Thieves should just be able to force this down. There's no Inspired on the map. The Elder's going to go the way of 100 Thieves, and FlyQuest march to their own doom. Sniper's got Busio slowed down, but he cannot complete the chase. That last Void Missile just barely missing from FBI. The maximum range exceeded by Busio as FlyQuest have to continue trying to disengage. Sniper goes in for the Mega Gnar, but he ain't gonna find it. FBI's got the damage anyway. He's now golden, trying to keep himself alive and make the plays. Masu wanted to be the hero, but not today. River gets the kill, and everybody except Inspired is dead on FlyQuest. 2 waves of super minions marching into the base. Inspired stuck outside his own walls. 100 Thieves, 39 minutes into the game. They bounce back in game 2, and they're taking us to a game 3.
What a performance from 100 Thieves after an absolute dominating game 1. 100 Thieves have the confidence to double down. They go on a very low engage comp that